has just started using a saw. Doesn't matter. I think you can still hear me. Have a shave. What do you think? Anyway, finished work. Very quick little bit after work. I think I'm going to try and hang the door just to see how our alignment is on the passenger side. And also, I realised something from my last video, which I realised that I did all this welding on the patch above the shock absorber thing with the bolts in place. Put quite a lot of heat through here. Realised, have I stupidly welded these nuts, bolts rather, that go through the shock absorber into that plate thing that we made. Have I welded that all together and screwed it up again? And that's why I came here. I was like, oh God, have I totally ballsed it up again? Good news. No, I have not. They still work, so I'm relieved. So my next little job, I mean, it's maybe not be a very long video. I'm going to put this door on. I haven't checked the alignment on this side. I want to put the wiper motor plate in. But there's no point in doing any of that if I'm going to have to start messing around with geometry and stuff. So let's try and offer this door up, see how we get on. It'd be great to see it opening and closing again. Once I'm happy that's all back together, I can then, you know, sort out these welds and start getting it look sort of relatively normal again. Exciting times. We're going to do the same we did on the other side. I'm going to show you how it closes without any adjustment. So I've just got 2 bolts in, one there, sorry, a bit out of breath. There's plenty of wriggle room left on this. The plates move around in and out a little bit. So just 2 bolts, no adjustment. Really, oh, and this is loose, which is going to be unhelpful. So the question is, does it shut? That's really the main thing. Does the door fit in the hole? Because we don't have much adjustment. Well, I don't think we've got any adjustment really in the width. We've got a bit on the plates here and stuff, but this is the most critical thing. So if I've made a mistake in the A post and the hinge box and what have you, then this is where it will show and it will be a problem. So let's have a little look together. Wish me luck. Like I say, up and down we've got room, but the width we don't. Well, so far so good, but I am speaking far too soon. Let's have a look. Well, that didn't close, obviously, for various reasons. But that is going to work. Yeah, I am going to mess around with that now, see if I can get some adjustment in it, push the hinge. It's hitting somewhere. Where's that hitting? It's not there. It's not there. Oh, I'm being an idiot. That bolt's not driven home, so it's just hitting on there. Well, let's do some fanning around. Let's see how we get on, see if we can get this closed properly. So I've taken that bolt out, which is probably going to help. Push that top hinge inwards, left the bottom one where it is. That's all we've got. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Hey, look at that. It shuts. That's good. Let's have a look at these lines. Don't forget, there's an awful lot of adjustment to be done. Yeah, shoulder's not too bad. That can be brought down a little bit probably. I'm not going to lose much sleep over that. Yeah, this isn't quite right, is it? It's a bit gappy there. It's always going to be a tricky part. So yeah, we kind of, oh, I don't think we're too bad. If you look at it front on, it's okay. But if we look side on, don't forget I've got the trim to go across the bottom here, which is going to tidy all that up. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? I think it's going to be okay. Oh look, the welding didn't fall to pieces, that's good. I haven't got that wing on there, so in fact I think it probably needs to be, it's a little bit tight. You can see how tight it is across the top there. So I think it needs to come away from the cab a little bit, but not too much. And lined up and straightened up a bit. But in essence, not too sad, I don't think. I think that's going to be, I don't need to mess around with this, that's the truth. So yeah, it does probably need to come out a little bit because the wing will probably be a bit tight on there. But there's lots of jiggery pokery to be done. But it fits, that's the main thing. It fits pretty well. I'd like to know your thoughts. Anybody messed around with these? I mean, I've hung doors in the past, but not after some significant repairs to the hinge boxes and what have you. So happy to have your thoughts. So what's next? Leave that door on for the time being, just because I can't be bothered to take it off. And it looks like I've done something. And then, yeah, I'm confident enough now to... Oh, I remembered as well. A few epiphanies on my little holiday. I never got round to putting the... So this part here, between the domed inner wing and the flat inner wing, is a strengthening section because the bump stop for the suspension's underneath that. Well, I forgot to put it on this side. So I think I probably need to do that first. I would have thought so. I have to probably check some old photos, see which... Yeah, that must go first. In fact, I know it goes first because the old one is still on the bit of inner wing that I had left over, and I have got it somewhere, kicking around here. So that's my next job, not for today. I've got things to do with the family today, but there you go, gives you an idea. Right, before I pack up, I will see if I can find that little bit of plate. Maybe I can fit that, that'd be a good thing to do. Let's see if I can find that, and maybe I'll fit just that bit of flat plate. The bump stop reinforcement might be a good thing to do. I'll turn the camera off, I'm probably making you seasick, and I'll let you... Found it. Might as well fit this, got half hour. Just so everyone can see. Goes like that. Bosh. There you go. Need a bit of beating around and what have you, but not a problem. Right, let's get all this old paint off. Drill some holes along the bottom, drill some holes along the top. Another thing fitted. Nice and clean. With holes in it. Get this all clamped up, welded on, job's a good one. Right, all cleaned up. Cleaned the back of this metal here. Let's get a few welds in. Do the top ones, then bend those other ones down, clamp them in place. Shouldn't be too much. Top welded, not my finest, but it is holding. Put a clamp on, gonna get this lower one in here, and then work my way across. Got just about enough room through here. So yeah, hopefully that'll go on quite well. Not quite as neatly as I wanted. Quite difficult to get a hard clamp onto there. That's grotty. That one's grotty. But it's holding, that's the main thing. I can tidy that up. May put a little bit of something down there as well. But it'll do. Not my best, not my finest work. But hey, it's a bump stop inside a grotty old Morris Minor. I mean, again, never going to be concourse. Can only do my best. So, yeah, pretty pleased. A couple of hours there, actually. A bit longer than I thought it'd be. Not just on that, and also hanging the door and what have you. So, leads me to... I keep mentioning this sodding mount for the wiper. I'm finally going to do it. Once that's done, I think I'm cleaning up the engine bay, actually. Getting all this paint off, going to be messy horrible work. See if there's any more nasty surprises in there. I don't think there is, to be honest with you. This is all pretty good, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Onwards and upwards, as they say. Thank you very much. Quite a short video, but we'll leave it at that. Bye.